Welcome to our 10th and final video of our series, the 10 most frequently asked questions and the 10 you should be asking about planning a Grand Canyon vacation. We're glad you've stuck with us and hope that what you've seen has aided you in planning a fun and relaxing vacation to the Grand Canyon. Today, we're going to talk about how you can take a trip to the Grand Canyon that's also a trip back in time.
Question number 10. Can I take a train tour of the Grand Canyon? Here's a question to which the answer is yes and no. Like other Grand Canyon activities, certain misconceptions have persisted about the Grand Canyon Railway, which should be cleared up before you commit your family to it. So the question you should ask is, what are the logistics of the Grand Canyon Railway trip, and is it the right activity for my family given our time frame, budget, and goals for our Grand Canyon vacation?
The Grand Canyon Railway originates in Williams, Arizona. Every morning, rain or shine, this vintage locomotive powers up to make the 60-mile journey to Grand Canyon's South Rim, traveling the original rail line that brought passengers to the brink of the mighty gorge starting over a century ago. But before you answer the call of all aboard, be sure to answer the call of the Marshal John B. Goodmore and Cataract Creek Gang as they put on a Wild West shootout show just for you. After getting away and getting settled into your seats, you'll be entertained by cowboy poets, musicians, and other Old West characters as you enjoy this historic 2-hour and 15-minute journey to the park. When you arrive at Grand Canyon's South Rim, you'll be dropped off at the Grand Canyon Depot in the heart of the Grand Canyon Village. Here you can take a stroll along the Canyon Rim Trail, enjoying the breathtaking canyon views and Old West architecture of the historic district, or ride the free shuttles around the Grand Canyon Village. You might also add a guided rim tour with lunch onto your day. After approximately a 3-hour layover in the park, you'll reboard the train for the return trip to Williams, which has a few more surprises in store.
The Grand Canyon Railway has Bud Coach, First Class, Observation Dome, and Luxury Parlor Car classes of service. The Bud Coach car is the most economical, featuring bench-style seating and with complimentary soft drinks served during the trip. The First Class car is a 1950s-era passenger train car featuring individual padded reclining seats. The price of your ticket includes continental breakfast service on the northbound ride and afternoon snack service for the return trip to Williams. You can even toast your day's adventures with a glass of champagne. The Observation Dome is an extension of the First Class car featuring top and side panels made entirely of glass. Continental breakfast and afternoon snack service is also included in your ticket price. Lastly, there's the Luxury Parlor Car. Here you can ride like a rail baron in overstuffed leather chairs and walk about the car through generously sized aisles. Parlor car service also includes continental breakfast and afternoon snack service, plus you can purchase cocktails and fine spirits at the onboard bar. Another unique feature of the Luxury Parlor Car is the open-air rear platform, where you can enjoy Arizona's fresh air and wide-open countryside.
Because Williams is 60 miles due south of the Canyon Rim, that means you don't see the Grand Canyon from the train. Therefore, the Grand Canyon Railway is not a train tour of the Grand Canyon. It is a means to get to the Grand Canyon by train, and it is not so much a scenic tour as it is a fun and educational Old West historic experience. Again, because it is an antique engine, it takes 2 hours and 15 minutes each way to make the journey that would only take 1 hour by car. For more information and to book the Grand Canyon Railway tour, visit GrandCanyon.com and scroll down to the paragraph on tours from Williams, Arizona, and click on the appropriate link. For more information on overnight packages with the Grand Canyon Railway or train services from other cities, stay tuned for further instructions on how to order our complete Grand Canyon travel planner.
For those with less time to spare and are looking to maximize the time they do have, consider simply driving yourself to Grand Canyon National Park. Contrary to what you might have heard, you can drive your own vehicle to Grand Canyon South Rim. Before entering the park, you'll pay the $25 per vehicle entry fee at the National Park Service entrance station. Your entrance fee is good for 1 week's time, so be sure to keep your receipt with you each time you exit and re-enter the park. You'll also receive a complimentary information packet from the park ranger at the entrance gate, which includes a map and a park guide with information on activities and points of interest that you can enjoy during your visit. At the South Rim, you'll get your first view of the canyon from Mather Point. Here you should also take the opportunity to visit the Canyon View Information Visitor Center just across the street. Yavapai Point is 1 mile west of Mather Point. Here you can learn more about the complex geological forces that shape the Grand Canyon and get a great view of it too. 1 mile west of Yavapai Point and the Park Business Center is the Grand Canyon Village Historic District. Here you should park your vehicle and walk the easy rim trail along the edge of the Grand Canyon. Take time to stop and appreciate the unique architecture of the hotels, gift shops, and museums dating back to the early 1900s. The Altivar Hotel, the Hopi House, Verkamps, Kolb Studio, Lookout Studio, and Bright Angel Lodge.
Shuttle service is also offered to the various hotels, restaurants, and gift shops in the Grand Canyon Village area. This shuttle runs year-round, and using it is free of charge. Since parking spaces inside the park can be hard to come by during peak travel periods, it is highly recommended that you use the Village Loop shuttle service whenever possible. Shuttles pick up at the various stops approximately every 10 to 15 minutes from sunrise to sunset. Check your information packet that you receive at the park gates for current schedules. The Hermit's Rest Road is a scenic 8-mile spur road extending west from Grand Canyon Village. Here you'll find many more beautiful Grand Canyon overlooks, including world-famous Hopi Point and the historic landmark Hermit's Rest Curio Shop. This road is closed to private vehicles from March through November, during which time complimentary shuttle service is offered to the overlooks. This Hermit's Rest shuttle can be picked up near the West Rim Interchange near Bright Angel Lodge. Schedules are similar to that of the Village Loop shuttle. Again, check your information packet for exact pickup times. If you have time, you should also try to explore the East Rim Drive and its many beautiful overlooks. Extending for 26 miles east from Grand Canyon Village, some of the East Rim Drive's most well-known overlooks are Grandview Point, Moran Point, Lippin Point, and Desert View Point, site of another historic landmark, the Desert View Watchtower. Those wishing to see even more might even opt to follow this road out of the park and onto the Navajo Indian Reservation, then rejoin Highway 89 in Cameron.
During peak travel season, lines at the entrance gate can get quite long, particularly during the midday hours. You can avoid this by getting to the park early or by prepaying your park entrance fee before you get there at one of 2 National Park Service pay stations. The Valley Travel Stop in Valley, Arizona, between Williams and the South Rim at the junction of Highway 180 and 64, or at the IMAX Theater in Tucson, 1 mile south of the park. Pre-purchasing your Grand Canyon Pass will allow you to enter the park via one of 2 express lanes. If you plan on visiting several national parks during your vacation, consider purchasing the America the Beautiful Federal Lands Access Pass. For $80, you and everyone in your vehicle are granted access to all national parks and monuments for 1 year. Visitors 62 or older qualify for a Senior Pass, which grants you lifetime access to all national parks for a one-time fee of $10. If disabled, ask about the free Access Pass. The America the Beautiful Pass can also be purchased before you go on vacation at store.usgs.gov/pass or call 1-888-ASK-USGS. Senior and Access Passes must be obtained in person.
Well, this concludes GrandCanyon.com's free informational video series, the 10 most frequently asked questions and the questions you should be asking about your Grand Canyon vacation. We hope these videos have answered your questions, cleared up any misunderstandings, and made you feel better informed about the many choices you have when it comes to hotels, tours, activities, and other destinations your family might enjoy. If you like what you've seen and want to see more, great! Keep watching for instructions on how to order our complete Grand Canyon travel planner, which includes, among other things, additional videos with more answers to more questions. Thank you again for watching. And thank you for giving GrandCanyon.com the opportunity to serve you. We'll see you in Arizona.